that have been published on technobuffalo.com, and I tell you the 4 biggest ones that you might have missed. Up this week, Samsung is promising foldable smartphones by 2016. Freaking giant tablets are coming from everywhere, and the Canadian government supposedly blocked the sale of BlackBerry to Chinese company Lenovo. This is Rumor Roundup. Let's start rounding them up. The Galaxy Round just came out, and the world's starting to finally get used to phones that have curved displays and curved screens. But what about phones that are actually going to freaking fold on you? Well, supposedly it's going to be reality come 2016. So Samsung held its second ever Analyst Day in Seoul, and the company had plenty to share. So through the 7 separate presentations we all have up on technobuffalo.com, they did everything they could to try and impress investors. One promise, which I thought was especially cool, was to roll out smartphones with 4K displays and flexible handsets that can actually freaking bend within the next few years. Could have big implications for wearable technology, could have implications for e-readers, really everything that permeates screens. Could have huge implications. Samsung did say, though, that there are a few roadblocks, technology advances have to be made. So if the 2016 date slips to 2017, 2018, don't be surprised. But it's coming soon. The future's here, guys. We may be inundated by giant friggin' iPads. According to Pad News, Apple supplier Foxconn is working with a 12.9-inch tablet and is currently working on a UI prototype debugging. Although it is probably possible and probably probable that's in reference to machines that will work on the manufacturing of this, I'm just gonna call it the iPad Maxi. The site suggests that Apple will launch the device sometime in March of next year, but it seems a little more dubious. Perhaps this giant iPad they're calling is more of a convergent device. We're hearing sort of slight whispers that there might be a combination of an iPad and the MacBook Air, and this might be it. Perhaps a 12-inch touchscreen MacBook, a MacBook tablet. Maybe it's something that's going to come with the next iteration of OS 10, maybe even OS 11. It's really based on touch. I wouldn't bet the whole house on there being just a giant iPad, but stranger things have happened. But if there is one company who likes to put out tons of different products that I would say we're definitely going to get a gigantic tablet from, I would say that would be Samsung. We've been hearing rumors all year that Samsung could release a 12-inch tablet, but apparently even that might not be big enough. The report from ETN News claims Sammy is prepping to release a, wait for it, 13.3-inch Android tablet next year. I don't know why someone would need a tablet so large, especially since that's approaching laptop-sized displays, but maybe Samsung has a better idea. ETN News claims that Samsung is disappointed by recent Galaxy S4 sales, and as a result is changing its overall strategy in hopes that a supersized tablet will be its next hot-ticket item. The report also claims the new device would clearly target the struggling PC and laptop business and may employ octa-core processors, which sound pretty awesome. And I will admit that a 13.3-inch tablet sounds silly, but I'll also admit that a 5 to 6-inch phone also sounded silly a couple years ago, and now that's just become commonplace. Samsung ushered in the phablet market, and if they're going to usher in the, what would you call a giant tablet? A gablet? Or a laptop tablet? A lablet? Rounding out the news this weekend in honor of our very own John Quach visiting the Techno Buffalo offices, let's do a Canada story. Supposedly, the Canadian government rejected Lenovo's bid for BlackBerry amid security concerns. If you remember, the US government also had the same security concerns back when Lenovo picked up IBM's laptop division, so they've been overcome in the past, or maybe we just have more lax security. But a new report from the Globe and Mail suggests Lenovo was this close to making a bid for BlackBerry, but the Canadian government said no. Don't do that. Government officials in Ottawa made it crystal clear it would not approve Lenovo's offer because executives and Canadian authorities were worried about national security. Specifically, Ottawa didn't want the Chinese company having access to Canadians' telecom infrastructure. No formal bid was evidently made, but there were rumors Lenovo was definitely interested, so that got shut down. Let me interrupt the video for a minute to thank our friends at the Air Force. Visit the Air Force Collaboratory at airforce.com/collaboratory. Work with real airmen to solve some of the Air Force's toughest science and technology challenges. Your idea could change everything. Thank you guys for watching the episode of Rumor Roundup. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel for a ton more tech news. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Also, most definitely appreciate it. Until next week, I am John Rettinger. See you next video. What's up, everyone? John here. Just wanted to let you know that if you liked what you just saw, we've got 2 other shows that go live every single week. Ask the Buffalo, where our very own Ashley Escada answers your burning gadget questions, and Rettinger's Rants, where, quite obviously, I go off on things that bug me across consumer tech. If you want to see me get super red-faced and mad, you should click the text below that says subscribe and check out our other shows by clicking right over here. I'll see you guys next time.